So tune it back up to E.
Time out. Turn it up.
So can you hear the bass coming out of the guitar? That's not just, the pickup's just doing a natural microphone. This should sound horrible with this mic, right? But it sounds fine. You would never do that in the studio. But a good singer sounds like a good singer. The idea is this is a good singer, right? So let me tell you what an acoustic guitar is for just a moment, okay? An acoustic guitar is a guitar with a speaker cabinet attached, okay? It's a harpsichord, because a harpsichord was a piano where all the strings are the same length, where you can change the length of the strings with your fingers, right? And then you can pick each string. Instead of pushing a thing down, you can do it with a pick. It's really kind of a guitar is kind of a harpsichord instrument with a speaker cabinet. So this is a collection guitar. What collection guitars are? Private stock guitars that I order. Private stock guitars that, can you turn the guitar over so they can see the back of it again? So a lot of people don't like to make curly maple acoustics because they normally don't sound good, but because we've locked the back up, turn the guitar over. No, turn this pickup off. But I'm just going to tap on it, right? I'm going to turn it over. Turn the guitar over.
Oh, sure.
So the top is loose and the back is tight. It's built like a speaker cabinet. It has way more braces on it than you would normally think. So these acoustic guitars are starting to get what we call in America, get some legs. Is that what do you say? To get some traction, get some, yeah, here. Yeah. So it seems like it's going to go well long term, right? Okay. These are supposed to be concert level instruments. Tony McManus, who's the best guitar player Scotland's ever produced, according to the BBC. Martin Simpson, who was musician of the year for the last few years in England's using him. Ricky Skaggs, Cody Kilby. You can watch Eric Johnson playing PRS on Harmony Central. There's a lot of wonderful guitar players using these as concert instruments because they sound so big, right? So it's not just a regular guitar. It's intended to be a recording and concert instrument, right? So you want to play a song for everybody?
Sure.
So tune it any way you want. Have fun.
Yeah, but I'm just playing.
What would you like to do? Sure.
Yeah, man.
You want to plug your guitar into some of these amplifiers? You have to. Can you mute the channel? All right. So we make amplifiers now as well, and there are a couple of SE amplifiers here. So I'm going to plug you into the other one, okay, Jared?
Okay.
So there's a condenser microphone on this amplifier. Normally in America, condenser microphones and amplifiers are like bad. But the truth is a condenser does exactly what the amp is doing. It's going to vibrate exactly the same. So let's try the clean channel and see what it sounds like. in the studio, do you play with more gain than that or less gain than that?
Well, it depends.
It depends. Is that right in the middle?
Yeah, well, you could say that.
Yeah, I could say that. Okay. So, how does that sound to you? Does that sound English or American?
It's not bad.
It sounds not bad. Is that good or bad? Okay. So, basically, this is the design of our American-made amplifiers, but we took the exact schematics in China and had them made. The thing that's nice about electronics is when you get it right, it's the same over and over again. Your iPhone, no matter which one you buy, works the same. That's good, right? So as long as they don't change the part values and as long as they don't change the part type, each one will sound the same. The other thing that we found out, which was very interesting, is on a speaker, they put this rubber around the outside. Well, it deadens the tone of the speaker, and so we take all that off, except on the very edge. It's put there to do two things. One, to try to have it not break over time, but they admitted that if you took it off, it lasted the same amount of time, which I found fascinating. And the second thing is it made the speaker less resonant, but I thought guitar players like resonant speakers. So we take that off. The other thing is that the edge of the speaker, they used to use hard paper in the old days, and then they started to put rubber around the outside. Rubber ruins the tone of the speaker, so we put the hard paper back on. And why would you want to deaden something you want to be alive, right? So this speaker has been modified that way. All right, so we'll try the other amp. And if we've done a good job, the 20 and the 30 should sound fairly similar, even though it's a different speaker cabinet and a different amp, right? So you have a foot switch now. I said try the clean channel. That's the distortion. That's the clean. Bass from the open back, from the closed back cabinet. Can you hear that? Some of that's the combo amp versus the big mouth cabinet. And then we'll try the other channel. In America is that we're going to sell a lot of these. People think they sound somewhere between the regular PRS amps and a diesel, somewhere in the middle, which is good for modern music, and the price point's right, and it's good. So we make a 20 and this is a 50. We also make a 30. So you have a 20 in stock. These are the first ones that just got shipped?
The first that came in.
The first ones that came in. Right. So we're bringing them all to America and checking them all. We ship this from America, right? Until we can trust that every single one is perfect, they'll all come from America, and when we get it straightened out, then we'll be able to ship straight. But we think it's going to go very well for us. This is a professional piece of gear. At our open house, we had SE amps on the stage, and the artists were plugging into them. And I didn't think that it was a good idea to have the American amps and the SEs next to each other. They plugged in, they said, "I'm happy, done, go." We have what the pedal was a channel switcher.
Oh, okay.
It's a tuner. I'm sorry, it's a tuner. No tone change, and a channel switcher. There's no pedal. That's fair. If it had a pedal, that wouldn't be fair. No, he's plugged straight into the amplifier. No, that's what comes out of the amp. It's the dirty channel is wired somewhere between English kind of Marshall wiring and our wiring. Okay, and the clean channel is much more between what we call a Dallas amplifier and a super reverb. Start here, okay? Okay, then this.
No, I'm just filming.
That's going on YouTube, okay.
And which is border, if allowed to say.
There we go.
Oh, wait, let's start again. We're going here first.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, then we go here.